Better roll up some gas. We'll talk about it.
Run up on this bitch, that's gon' get you goofy hit. Yeah, I'm pouring deuces, all I do is sip. Niggas really be some bitch, so all I do is pimp. Yeah, I'm really on a block, most of you niggas pimp. Niggas get popped like a pimple. Put a hole in a nigga face like a dimple. Niggas say they shoot, but I'm shooting that they rental. Ay, new whip, bitch, I shoot straight out the window. Ay, and I'm in the whip smoking on this endo. Ay, hit you up, it's just me and my kinfolk. Ay, y'all lit like a motherfucking candle. Ay, niggas say they shoot, but these niggas cap. They cap. I got Glocks, I got Rubies, I got Max. Run up on these goofies getting whacked. These niggas gangbangers, turn them to another pack. These niggas say they shoot, they not. Nigga, that's fucking fact. All my niggas getting bands, we getting hella racks. And if you need that word, hit me, but you getting taxed. I got that chopper, 250 in the spitting bag. Niggas, man, I'm getting racked, 30 the clip attached. Dirty soda, what I'm sipping, bitch, I'm gripping that. Gripping on a motherfucking cup of lean, though. Yeah, I make that chopper shoot it, make them lean, though. Hey, diamonds dancing on me, Billy Jean flow. Hey, niggas, bitch, nigga, I'm wear Supreme, though. Hey, niggas broke as fuck, they cannot wear Supreme clothes. Hey,
Let's talk about this boy, we're gonna talk about this Porzingis trade, because that shit crazy.
Hey, pull up on your block, then I let that truly blow. Hey, niggas know my name, bitch, I'm serving hella blow. Hey, yeah, I'm on a block, smoking cookie, no edible. Hey, niggas talking now, I turn them to a vegetable. Hey, yeah, I'm serving snow, think that I'm an Eskimo. Hey, yeah, I'm serving snow, nigga, like it's let it go. Hey, chopper on me right now, I might let it blow. Niggas, bitches can't cuff a motherfucking hoe. Hey, I got that Glock, bitch, I'm bucking those. Hey, niggas say they shooting, but they never bust a pole. Hey, you got that old shit, that revolver shit. Hey, pull up on your block, got problems, and I'm solving it.
Right, now we're like officially ready to talk about this fucking trade. After I've done I got the blunt rolled up, texted everybody back and shit. Got the music ready.
Hey, I'm in the tank, I'm the shark, niggas, you the fish. Hey, niggas say they real niggas, but you the
I'm gonna put like a video.
Clip, 30 on me, Ruger clip. Run up on me, bitch, that's gon' get you goofy hit. Yeah, I'm pouring deuces, nigga, all I do is sip. Niggas really be some...
I'm gonna put Shake and Bake's video on this shit in the background too. Cause I haven't seen that yet, so I wanna watch that real quick.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Shake and Bake back, and today I want to.
But my initial reaction, bro, I was like, damn, that shit crazy. The Knicks are bugging, bro. They just traded their whole franchise for nothing.
So, Kristaps Porzingis just got traded pretty much out of nowhere. Like, there were some small rumblings that, like, he wasn't too happy in New York. He had that exit.
They didn't have to trade him, though.
That whole situation. And then, like, I don't know, the injury, like, recently, like, over the past couple of days, there was a little, like, thing, apparently, that he was like, hey, I don't know if I want to be here. And, like, there were possibly some little trade rumors around him. And then today, I guess he had a meeting with them, and he left, and they had the feeling that he did not want to be in New York and would rather be traded. And legit, like an hour later, he gets freaking traded to the Dallas Mavericks. What the heck?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, the NBA is undefeated as a league. I'll say this right now. Like, you see it do, and they're like, yeah, he might not be too happy there. Like, the reports saying, like, he might get traded. And boom, traded almost instantly, like an hour later. Like, I don't know.
That's ridiculous.
This has been going on for a while. There's no way that this deal just all of a sudden, like, happened that fast. But,
yeah, that was fast, right? There's no way that they just made it. Well, no, they can make a deal in an hour, though. They can make a deal in an hour, so it's possible, bro. That's ridiculous, though. Like, he got traded literally, like, instantly, bro. What the fuck?
Let's talk about this. I just wanted to... I won't make this too long because there's a lot that goes into this trade. Like, there's future implications. There's right now implications. Basically, the Knicks, they're trying to open up free agents. They're trying to open up cap space so they can sign 2 max free agents. Now, they obviously want Kyrie.
They sold their franchise player for cap space, bro. They're bugging. What? Dude, the Knicks are wilding. They better have got a first-round pick.
Irving,
or like 2 first-round picks. Dude, that's listen, bro. That's
like,
Kristaps, bro. He didn't even hit his prime yet. He's like 22.
But
like
trading Kristaps Porzingis, who again was going to be a restricted free agent, you could have re-signed. You could have matched whatever someone else, given this crazy deal. He signs the option sheet. You can literally match that and keep him, even though he doesn't want to be there. And I don't know. I feel like you could get more out of a trade.
They could have got way more out of Kristaps.
They did get Dennis Smith Jr., who is a pretty great young talent.
Trash.
They got some expired contracts in DeAndre Jordan and Weston Matthews.
Okay, that's not bad.
I mean, Jordan's actually not a bad player. Like, that's a loss for the Mavericks, to be honest. But for, like, the current right now team. But, I mean, how could you say no to Kristaps and Porzingis, especially when they've been trying to get rid of Dennis Smith Jr.? Like, this has been a thing. They've been trying to trade him, it seems like, for, like, 2 to 3 months. And now it's like Kristaps Porzingis falls in their freaking lap.
Damn, bro. Yeah, the Mavs took a W. I don't know what he's talking about saying they took an L. They took a W. Wesley Matthews, get him out of here. He a bum. Fucking DeAndre Jordan, get him out of here. Like, all right, sure he's a good center, but get him out of here.
I think New York also gets a future pick as well. But I want to know from y'all. I was tweeting about it a whole bunch. Then I'm like, man, let me just make a quick video because I want to know, what do you guys think? Do y'all think this was a big L for the Knicks, the Mavericks? Is it a W for both teams?
It's a W for the Mavericks. It's an L for the Knicks.
The worst trade.
I mean, it's probably not an L for the Knicks. It's not an L for the Knicks. It's not an L because now they have cap room. Did they get a pick? Did they not get a first-round pick? Yeah, who's up in the stream? Don't forget to drop a comment and a like, bro. Right now I'm talking about the Kristaps Porzingis trade that just happened, bro. That shit's crazy. Well, it didn't just happen. It happened earlier, but I was awake and then I went to sleep and just didn't talk about it. But that shit's crazy, bro. Kristaps got traded for the fucking for nothing, for cap space. Dead ass.
But then you have to also think, again, as I said.
Hold on, let me hear what Shake said.
I saw reports saying he'll be back around summertime, which obviously the Knicks won't be playing in the summer. Sorry, Knicks fans. I hate to do it to y'all, but y'all not gonna be playing in the summer in May and June.
No.
I don't know. I think that part is massive L. But then you have to also think about, again, as I said, the future implications where if they manage to get those 2 legit max free agents.
Yeah, no, but if they do get max free agents though, like then the Knicks are gonna be nice. Like if they can get Kyrie and who's free? Kevin Durant's free. I think Clay might be free if he doesn't get a max deal. I don't know if Kevin Durant's free. Yeah, I think he is. Like if they get Kyrie and Kevin Durant, that would be a nice Knicks team. Well, then they just traded Porzingis, and that would have been a big 3 right there.
Guys, it's like, oh, well, it doesn't really matter now. We have a really good team. We got a foundation to build on. And, I mean, they still have that draft pick, their own pick, which is going to be huge because they can get Zion Williamson. If they're in that top 3 and they get him, oof, that is going to be crazy. Like, that dude looks like something else. Like, I don't know. People are saying, like, we've never even seen this. Like, he looks crazy nasty. So, yeah.
Well, every time a fucking rookie comes out, they say that every time.
No, I'm not really.
I don't believe that shit.
Think Kyrie Irving wants to win, and I'll put that above everything else. And again, if Kevin Durant does go to the Knicks, I mean, he could win a lot of games with him there, but I don't know. I still think Kyrie Irving's staying with the Celtics.
Yeah, I don't see Kyrie Irving leaving the Celtics.
I suppose it could. I mean, but I also think he would want to play with Porzingis, right? Like, he's a pretty good, talented player, and you just traded him away, like, super fast. I know he apparently didn't want to be there, but I don't know. I think Kyrie Irving is still staying with it.
Yeah, that's crazy. I gotta watch King of the Fourth Quarter's video on this.
You'll want to keep this. Optimum internet.
Dude, that's crazy. I can't believe the Knicks traded Porzingis though. At least already though.
Just
I know the trade deadline's here, but like,
all with no contract.
Like, damn, nigga.
38.
They traded him in an hour.
They didn't waste 1 hour.
Not even an hour.
And he got traded to Dallas.
Damn, bro,
Now,
that's crazy.
that may not seem like a lot to y'all, but usually when a player requests a trade, what the front office do, they sit back, they let the world know that, okay, he may be on the market. They listen to all the calls coming in. It takes time. It takes days. It takes weeks. As you see with Anthony Davis, it may even take a half a season before he's officially traded. But the Knicks traded him an hour after they left that meeting.
That's ridiculous.
And you would be like, well, Kenny, if they traded him so fast, they must have got a perfect deal.
They got a trash deal, though.
Well, let me show you the deal that they got.
Crazy. They got Wesley Matthews, Dennis Smith Jr. Dennis Smith Jr., I think.
Kristaps Porzingis, Courtney Lee.
Yeah, Dennis Smith Jr. and DeAndre Jordan.
Wesley Matthews, Dennis Smith Jr., DeAndre Jordan. And maybe there'll be some picks thrown in.
There better be some picks. I don't know if there's picks yet or not.
It's going to be Trey Burke involved in that deal, too. We talking about All-Star. Kristaps Porzingis just got traded in an hour for Wesley Matthews.
That's crazy.
Dennis Smith Jr. and DeAndre Jordan.
I can't believe Porzingis really got traded, bro. That is crazy. Good thing I'm not a Knicks fan. I'm a fucking OKC fan, boy.
Under wraps because he's a second-year player, so he's like the only
Who's
guy
up in the street right now
that may be there next year. So Knicks fans, I may go in a little bit on y'all.
Damn, I feel bad for Knicks fans. That's crazy.
You should be very upset.
But no, fuck that, bro. Because Knicks fans was mad as hell when they drafted Porzingis, bro. Now Porzingis want to leave and y'all niggas all crying.
But wow. In 1 short hour, they went from
Knicks fans was breaking their TVs when they saw Porzingis get drafted. What is bond they did? I saw videos of it.
It's because, like I said, Wesley Matthews
niggas was burning Knicks shit and all that because they drafted Porzingis. Like, Knicks fans are retarded, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. Most of them niggas stupid as hell.
If I'm Kevin
Durant, I wouldn't say every Knicks fan. I'm not gonna say every Knicks fan is retarded, but most of them niggas dumb as hell.
The rest of my rosters is gonna be Kevin.
Them niggas dead ass broke, bro. I saw niggas breaking their TVs and shit.
You wanted
because
to pair
Porzingis
Kristaps with the superstar,
drafted.
not just get one superstar to be there all alone. Maybe they get 2. But regardless, this trade blows my mind. Whoever's in the front office of Dallas, I'm sure they in them high-fiving left and right because they just got an all-star for players that they didn't want in the first place.
Dead ass.
Regardless of what the number says, you watch DeAndre Jordan. He's not the defensive stopper that he was in his prime. It seems like he's out there kind of statting his pats, because he knows that some team needs to pay him next year. So I'm sure they're okay with losing him. Wesley Matthews, sure, he was a quality player for them. And Dennis Smith Jr., y'all know the whole saga that went on with him in Dallas, so they wanted to get him out anyway. They got an all-star to pair
bro, dead ass. That's
Luka
crazy.
Doncic,
the all-star, my
nigga.
They literally got an all-star for bums.
There's a possibility that when Kristaps comes
like
back,
what, bro? The NBA is wilding.
What we saw,
they're
was
wilding making that trade.
But I think the chances.
I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. I can't wait to see Kristaps play for the Mavs. Oh God.
Since the
I can't wait. I'm watching the next Mavs game.
Got like 4 first-round picks from the Brooklyn Nets. That's the way I'm seeing it right now. So for y'all that's been around for a long time,
that's just about to be fire. You see him with Luka out there? Oh.
And one of my podcast hosts.
I think he's injured right now, though. Honestly, I don't think he's going to be in the next game.
A Knicks fan. He was live on Instagram when this whole thing started to break. So let's listen to his reaction.
Oh shit! I want to watch that shit.
This right now. Start screen recording this. I am officially done with the New York Knicks. I'm done. I'm done with the Knicks. I'm not a Knicks fan no more. I'm with the Mavericks. Period. I'm with the Mavericks.
He's a Mavericks fan now?
I'm with the Mavericks. Y'all can call it what y'all want. LeBron fans do it all the time. Kevin Durant. I'm going wherever Porzingis going. It looks like it's the Mavericks. It might be official.
Trouble keeping your resolutions? Oh, keep this. Office One is now just 70.
Say a Mavericks fan now.
A month for the first year.
No way he just switched his shit like that.
Fandom, just that quick. The Knicks. I keep saying this. I've said this on the podcast a few times. They are just poorly owned and poorly ran. So the Knicks fans out there that are sticking with their team, I applaud you so much.
Yeah, no.
I'm the same way with my Bulls. No matter what the Bulls gonna do, I'm gonna be a Bulls fan. But I cannot imagine my front office doing a trade like this, on the surface, that looks like a huge L. Sure, 2-3 years down the line, maybe the Knicks just did something great, but on the surface, this looks like a trade that they lost 100%.
Yo, dead ass, they lost.
The first time that
y'all niggas lost your only star caliber player on the team besides maybe Kevin Knox. Like, maybe. How he's been playing lately, playing like a star.
I'll leave his link in the description to his Instagram because I'm sure he goes live a lot. And I'm sure this wasn't his only reaction.
They could have just traded Kevin Knox and got, you know what I'm saying? If they wanted to do a trade, they could have just traded Kevin Knox instead.
I don't care what the return is, but I promise you, it does. I doubt that every team that was interested in Kristaps actually got to put in an offer. So that's what really blows my mind. I think that this deal for New York, this is them going all in. Like, we know that we're going to sign a max player this offseason, or maybe two. Because they got rid of all the salary that they had on the books for next year. Hold on, I think, let me go to the NBA scores. Last night, I'm pretty sure the Knicks played the Mavericks. So that means, yo, this is incredible. Last night, the owner/GM of the Knicks saw Dennis Smith Jr. drop a triple-double, and they was like, we need him on the team.
Yo, that's facts. Yo, because they played the night before he got traded?
God.
Yo, that's crazy.
Also in this game, you got like Kristaps and Luka dapping up, whispering in the ear like, yo, tomorrow about to be wild. But obviously they didn't know about it. But that's crazy that they must have saw Dennis Smith Jr. drop this triple-double, and they were like, he could be our point guard in the future. I like Dennis Smith Jr. I don't know if he's a potential superstar in his league. They gave up a potential superstar. But these are just super wild.
I give up an all-star caliber player, just like that.
Mavs fan on Twitter,
ridiculous.
So I told them to give me their reactions to the trade. So I'm gonna go through my mentions and read y'all some. This is already fire. They so quick with it on. Oh my god, that's so fire.
So they made the Mavericks logo with the unicorn because you know Kristaps is the unicorn.
Oh, this hurts. My boy Rebate. Sometimes he creates thumbnails for me and everything. His profile picture yesterday was a Kristaps. So, that's already changed. The Popeyes came in. All right, we got to get back to this video, but just to let you know the food is here. So,
yeah, his profile picture, he's a Knicks fan. His profile picture was Kristaps.
Him says this is how he feels. I mean, again, like I said, this is why you made the trade for cap space, but finally, cap space finally got a jersey.
Oh, shit.
Respect. I understand that. Yep. I've seen this one before. They actually have an edit just like this for Bulls fans that I had on my phone a long time ago. No words. That's just how things are going to be, man. This is the worst trade I've ever seen. We didn't
that's
even
a terrible
get a pick.
trade.
We made the deal with the assumption we're getting KD, while Kristaps is the only reason he would want to come here other than the city being New York. I mean, extremely bittersweet. Kristaps is one of my favorite players, and I truly felt we can win with him. However, I love Kristaps teaming with Doncic, and now potential 2 max free agents. So we got this group chat with my podcast co-host and at House of Highlights. And if you didn't know, the News Report office and everything is in New York, so a lot of them are New York Knicks fans. And my GM Doug says, "I'm so lost right now." That's just what he threw into chat. So that's how Knicks fans are taking it. But let's see the other side of the spectrum as we see the Mavs fans. A fan says 29 minutes ago, but I'm really excited for when Kristaps comes back. Yep, I can understand this. I mean, I showed y'all the one picture with the unicorn on the Mavericks logo. Turns out not many Dallas Mavericks fans follow me on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, you're sleeping. But that's pretty much it. We just got the last notification that he plans on signing the qualifying offer, which will make him a restricted free agent in a few years. So the Dallas Mavericks have some time to try to convince him to resign. But regardless, this is a low risk, high reward thing, because if Kristaps resigns, then boom, they got this duo with Luka and Kristaps. But if he doesn't resign, I mean, it's not like they gave up that much for him. You know, they were already having struggles with Dennis Smith Jr., which Matthews would have been gone, and same thing with DeAndre Jordan. So, for my eyes, it's a huge dub for the Dallas Mavericks. And that's what I'm doing in today's video. If you enjoyed it,
like when I first saw Kristaps for traded to the Dallas Mavericks, I thought, oh yeah, he probably got traded for Luka or something.
Thank you.
Nope, nigga. This nigga got traded for
bums. Keep this. Optimum TV and internet is now just $49.99 a month in year 1. You'll get must-see TV.
This nigga got traded for complete bums. Like, that's ridiculous. Yo, whoever's up in the stream, man, don't forget to drop a like, comment. watching videos on
guys,
this
Flakes,
trade and
the
shit. I was
most
watching 2K
craziest
videos
thing
and shit.
just happened in the NBA.
My nose is
So we're
stuffy
also
as
gonna talk
hell
about
right now,
Anthony
bro. I
Davis,
woke up to a stuffy ass nose.
Kristaps
That shit's
Porzingis,
ass.
the unicorn, has been traded to the Dallas Mavericks. Yes, guys, Luka and Kristaps are going to be teaming up on the Dallas Mavericks. I did not see this coming at all. Like, even now trying to make this video, I'm just, like, so discombobulated. I don't even know what to think. This was the trade that went down. Dennis Smith Jr., DeAndre Jordan,
It's
Wesley
so
Matthews,
trash.
and a future first-round draft pick in exchange for Kristaps Porzingis, Tim Hardaway Jr., and Courtney Lee. Now, I did hear that Trey Burke was also involved in that trade, but that's not been confirmed 100% yet. But I did make that go through just in case. And all of a sudden, man, this team right here is dirty as hell, bro. I'm talking about dirty as hell, man. You're looking at Luka Doncic, probably running the point guard position. Tim Hardaway, of course, can also handle the basketball. Whoever the small forward, we were not really sure yet. Harrison Barnes probably at the 4.
Dude, if they can pick up a good small forward in the off season, oh, it's over. They can pick up a bro. Imagine they get KD.
Who is a good veteran.
I don't know if they have money for KD, but imagine.
Who knows, man? Maybe Dirk Nowitzki decides to come back another season or two. Salam Majir, Dwight Powell, Trey Burke, of course, if he decides to play, or if he gets traded to the team out here, man. But I don't even know what to think. Like, this team right here, it's dangerous. This, now maybe not like right away, because Kristaps probably is still coming back from injury and things like that. But like 2-3 years down the road, you get the right players out there, especially once Tim Hardaway's contract goes up and you got like a prime Kristaps, Luka Doncic going to his prime. Just like the players and just like the potential. Mark Cuban's a very smart guy. I've watched a lot of Shark Tank lately, so.
Oh hell yeah, I watch Shark Tank all the fucking time.
Yeah, man, I don't even know what to think right now.
Fucking Mark Cuban heavy.
For the lineup, because I'm just probably gonna do the rest of the
my head.
season
I feel like
simulation to
Buffy
get to the
blocked
actual
one night.
offseason
I
and
feel
go
like
from there.
check in the
So I
must
think
have
I'm gonna
been
go with Tim Hardaway at the small forward position, and then start Courtney Lee at the 2 spot. That seems like probably the best move as of right now. I'm going to assume Kristaps is healthy. I know he's probably he might be out.
Let's
for
go.
a
I took the lead. Can I just get a
We're
stop?
gonna roll with that. We're gonna use Dirk, Salah, Dwight Powell. Although he's gonna go to the
just
small
made that
forward
3,
position
bro.
off
No
the
way.
bench, just because he's 6'11". That's pretty tall for a small forward. But
cheese.
yeah, damn, not really much of a 3-point shooter either. So could get a little dangerous out there with that. How about we go with Dirk Nowitzki as like a backup center? I know he's a little too slow to be playing the power forward position these days. So yeah, Salah, I'm going to take away his minutes probably, though. I know he's not a bad player, but I'd rather get Dirk in the rotation a little bit here. Trey Burke, assuming he's on the team. If he's not, it's not the end of the world if he's in this video, I will say. And then Dorian Finney-Smith gets some minutes.
Let's go, we won a game.
So go to 10-man
clutch ass
rotation
3.
there. I'm good with that. I'm in awe right now, man, about this trade going down. Guys, give me your thoughts about this in the comment section below. This is what basketball
that trade is
all
crazy.
about. This is where the excitement of the game comes from. So,
Trouble keeping your resolutions? You'll want to keep this. Optimum Internet with 200 meg speed, unlimited data, and over 2 million hotspots is just
I gotta see how this team does. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and simulate this NBA season right there. You know what? I'm even gonna show the simulation just because I want to talk some more about this. There's not really a ton more left going on here. So give me your thoughts about this trade here. I mean, you almost
trade's fire.
You almost feel bad for New York Knicks fans. I'm sure they're all.
I feel bad
just,
for the Knicks fans, yeah.
Because I know they were talking about Kristaps Porzingis being on their team and getting Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving in the offseason, and Kevin Knox is a new superstar, and they were going to draft Zion Williamson, and so in a way you feel bad for them, but at the same time, I'm sorry to say. I know it's something that maybe should be talked about more, but they booed the hell out of Kristaps Porzingis the night that he was drafted, and I bet you that stuck with him.
Exactly.
I know he probably said a lot of the right things out there and didn't let him show that it bothered him. But the fact that was the most important night of his life as a basketball player and his hopes and dreams coming true. I'm happy he's on a new team, and I think that the Dallas Mavericks nation is greatly going to embrace Kristaps Porzingis, and him and Luka Doncic is going to be a dynamic, dangerous duo. And a few years down the road, once Luka kind of gets some more veteranism under his belt, this team to me is going to no doubt be a dynasty. This team to me is no doubt going to be a dynasty.
That's crazy, man.
At one point, LeBron's going to retire. The Warriors are going to get older. And this team is going to have all the chemistry and all the right players to get things going. And that's it. That's it, man. So, finished with an L of the season right there. Now, we got Luka Doncic as Rookie of the Year at 19.7 rebounds, 6 assists. Dennis Schroeder as a Six-Man of the Year. But I'm really just curious to see what type of numbers Kristaps Porzingis is going to put up for this. just because like he has not played yet this season. So this will be like our first kind of like small sample size that we'll operate out there. Now they're not in the playoffs. That's fine. I was not really expecting them to be. But player stats, you got Kristaps at 20 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 19 points for Luka. I still like Tim Hardaway on this team. I mean, he's having his best season ever, so who knows what he can do out there, right? You got Harrison Barnes at 16 points. Trey Burke has 10 points, 3 assists off the bench. Courtney Lee is a starter. I don't know if he'll be back next season or not, but you'll see. And yeah, man, that is the small sample size. So now we actually get to go into the offseason right here and talk a bit more about it and kind of see what's going on here. And I do apologize if you're watching this video and at like some point if something else has changed, like maybe Harrison Barnes. Yeah, look who I'm seeing, man, from Shams on Twitter. It is Kristaps, Tim Hardaway, Courtney Lee, Trey Burke, for Wes Matthews, DeAndre Jordan, and likely first-round pick, compensation to New York. Okay, so I think we got that down for the most part right here. But we do have the Houston Rockets winning the championship. Yeah, you all there for now, man, but, you know, the Dallas Mavericks are coming up. Okay, so let's go straight to the staff signing. As far as the NBA draft goes, not too much going on with that. The Mavericks are not going to have draft picks for a while here. They kind of went all in on Luka and also now getting Kristaps. Rick Carlisle, I'm fine with him as the coach. And actually, I do want a good trainer out there because we do have a lot of young talent on this team that I want to get better. So we'll do that. Sign him up. Let's go straight. Actually, let me go to the NBA draft. I think we might at least have like a second-round pick. But yeah, this season I don't believe we're going to have one. And yeah, we have a second-round pick. So you never know. We might be able to get like a decent role player. Bro, I'm just like so hyped right now. And I think I'm going to go with maybe this Moses Brown. Let me go with, yeah, he's the highest rated player out there, so we'll go with him. Just because, like, Salah's getting older, and I think his contract's actually off the book, so it gives us maybe a backup center. So we'll get him as a 72 overall. I'm fine with that. Team player options, Harrison Barnes accepted his player option. So did Dwight Powell. I'm okay with both those guys on the team. I have nothing against Harrison Barnes. I actually think in this right system, he'll be a nice player for the team. And Kristaps Porzingis, we are going to extend him the qualifying offer, although we are probably going to have to re-sign him back. But as far as bringing, like, other players on the team, so the only position we really absolutely need is the small forward position. I don't know which of our players are free agents right now. Kristaps is, of course, and besides for that, man, we got some money to work with here. So, yeah, let me go out here and see what I can do. Okay, go to the overalls. I'm going to try to get like Chris Middleton. I feel like he would be a great fit out there at that small forward position, so we'll throw him a nice offer. Same with maybe a better center. Yeah, I don't want to get DeAndre. And this Cantor would actually be kind of cool to get. You guys
see how long until this car comes out, man. We got 12 more hours until
Chris
this car comes
Middleton,
out.
he agrees to that. That's a nice pickup for us. And now we do have the rights on Kristaps, so we're going to sign him his contract. We don't want to risk
Oh, who's at like 12 p.m., I think.
The Lakers trying to get him. So we match that. We unfortunately cannot get Chris Middleton, though, which is okay, I guess. I'd rather get Chris
Actually, I think he comes out of 2.
I'd rather get him back, so that's fine. Get out of the moratorium period now. Small forwards available. Not a ton of great options. I think like a Tyreek Evans would be kind of cool. He can play that position. We still got Tim Hardaway out there. Got to get the GOAT, J.J. Barea. Lance Stevens throw. Okay, I don't actually got enough for him. Okay, so what do we got here? Okay, we can't offer him up anything. See what else we got. Come on, man. Somebody's got to sign with us. JJ and Tyreek Evans. Happy with both of those signings.
Is there no multiplayer
and Luke is
challenges?
actually pretty good at the small forward position, so we might end up playing that for us. Okay, never mind. He's going back
Might play
to
a game
the
of
Rockets. Team that
domination.
he wants to play for.
Domination in a minute.
I think we're good to go. I'm going to go ahead, guys, and simulate 2 at the beginning of the regular season. Okay.
There's a major plot twist. The New York Knicks, they're going to trade Porzingis and Tim Hardaway Jr. and Courtney Lee to the Mavericks for Dennis Smith Jr., which is hilarious, DeAndre Jordan, Wesley Matthews, and a first-round pick. And now, all of a sudden, this summer, the Knicks are going to have $74 million in cap space. They could sign 2 max contract players. Whoa! Porzingis had a meeting with the Knicks this morning, and it was heated. It was tense. So the Knicks said, all right, we're just going to get rid of you. Now, this is funny because they traded for Dennis Smith Jr. when they could have drafted Dennis Smith Jr., but they decided to go with Frank from France, and we've been teasing them ever since. So they actually traded for him. Now, I don't know if they're going to be able to convince any big names to go there, Maybe they will. Who knows? Maybe. I don't know. But so far, they've been unlucky. The last 20-plus years, nobody has really wanted to go there. The only player that decided to go was Amari Stoudemire. Other than him, nobody even looks at New York City, which is sad because New York City is supposed to be the mecca of basketball. And when all the teams come there, they love to score 50-plus points. They love to put on a show, but nobody wants to go there in free agency. Can the Knicks, can New York, can they snap the curse this season? Will they get some max players, some good players? Could they possibly go after Kevin Durant? Could they try to poach Kyrie? Could they try to get Klay Thompson? Would Klay even want to go over there? This is interesting and very unexpected. Porzingis, he's going to go ahead and sign the qualifying offer, so he'll be an unrestricted free agent in 2020. I actually like this trade for the Mavericks because when Porzingis comes back, you've already got Luka, and you're adding in Porzingis, and this is going to be very interesting. This is a shocking trade. Wow, let me know what you think about this in the comments section, and what the All-Star reserves have been announced, and there are a lot of snubs. A lot of fans of a lot of teams are not happy with this list. So let's go over it. For the Western Conference reserves, we've got Russell Westbrook, Damian Lillard,
at least
Klay
Russell
Thompson,
Westbrook got there. Damian
Anthony
Lillard got in
Davis,
there.
Nikola Jokic, LaMarcus Aldridge, and Karl Anthony Towns. There's no Tobias Harris, even though he's having the best season of his career, pretty much.
A really good year.
There's no Luka Doncic.
What?
The rookie. He got so many votes. He's in the top 2, top 3 in votes.
No Luka?
There's this hidden law, basically, that if you're a rookie, you're not allowed to be an all-star. It's probably not going to happen. And I know there's other players and other teams, like there's no Rudy Gobert, there's no Donovan Mitchell. Jazz fans are not happy. What are the other snubs? Let me know in the comment section. What do you think about this? Now let's take a look at the Eastern Conference. We've got Kyle Lowry, Victor Oladipo, Blake Griffin, Nikola Vucevic, Chris Middleton.
They can't put Victor Oladipo, isn't he out for the season? Maybe he can play in the All-Star games?
Ben Simmons and Bradley Beal. Now, obviously, Victor Oladipo, he's injured, so he's going to get replaced. It could be D'Angelo Russell or maybe Jimmy Butler.
Oh, it should be D'Angelo Russell. He's been balling out.
Could be 2 snubs right there. Who else got snubbed in the Eastern Conference? What do you think about this? Ben Simmons is in. No Donovan Mitchell this year. That's got to be just, that hurts. He keeps reaching.
That shit crazy.
I got to be teaching. You know the rules. We're going to come back to...
Trouble keeping your resolutions? You'll want to keep this. Optimum Internet with unlimited data and access to over 2 million hotspots starts at just $24.99 a month for the first year. All with milk.
With the poster as he goes baseline, there are multiple replays. He also had 17 points in this game. Jason Tatum with the poster as he goes baseline.
Dude, Jason Tatum.
There are multiple reports that say the Celtics are willing to trade anybody on their team except Kyrie for Anthony Davis. Check out that reverse slam from Jaylen Brown. It's really looking like the Celtics are going to land him because I don't see another team out there that's going to have the pieces to make this happen. Because you got Jason Tatum. He's only 20 years old.
They've got the Celtics are only going to land him for
Tatum. They don't really have to trade anybody else. If they somehow keep Tatum and still pull the trade off,
to the Lakers.
Get rid of Jaylen Brown, Rozier, a bunch of picks. Maybe that's possible. I don't know. I think they're going to have to trade Tatum to do it. But if they trade Tatum, maybe they can keep all these other guys. And Anthony Davis, he's only 25 years old. And Kyrie's 26. We just got to put some respect on Danny Ainge's name because he's really prepared for this trade. And it's funny because so many years ago, we've been saying, what are the Celtics doing? What a lob to Tatum backdoor one-handed. We kept saying, what are the Celtics doing? They got all these draft picks. They're not pulling the trigger for anybody. They're just wasting the draft picks. When they were able to get Kyrie, that was a game changer. Celtics win. He keeps reaching. I gotta be teaching. You know the rules. We're going to come back door for the inbound.
Well, I fucking love watching Chris move, boy.
To the heady god. I like.
This shit crazy. So far about the NBA, the trades. Damn, I can't believe that trade. That shit's crazy. This Max spent Logies.
Jordan uncontested.
It's like a kid that kissed the court. Goofy has.
Dr. Phil's show tops the list with the most troubled guests ever, and today we share the craziest scandals ever to grace the show.
I'm just watching random shit right now.
You think you've seen it all? Wait until you watch these insane real-life scandals.
Before we share, be sure to subscribe and tap the bell notification icon so you don't miss an update.
Her face makes me sick. That's the last thing you'd expect a sister to say about her sibling.
Her face makes me sick. It made me sick then. It makes me sick now.
But Angel is left with no choice but to call out her sister for their horrible mistakes.
Who's up in the stream right now?
Amber seduced her fiancé all the way to the altar. The episode was aired 7 years after her sister got married to her man, and all this time, Amber had never apologized. Brian and Angel had 2 kids together, and they were serious in their relationship, but this had never stopped Amber from praying in.
How the fuck did
The
he
two had
make
been
that?
together for
I don't know,
7
what the fuck I'm
years
watching,
when
but this
Amber
is
started
ass.
sleeping with him. The affair continued for a whole year before she got pregnant, and she had to tell her sister. They soon got married.
Where's the game? What game? Oh, 2K?
Welcome back, everybody.
The game I'm playing?
And today I'm going to talk about a handful of NBA players that, if it was up to me personally, I would warn people.
I'm playing my team with 2K, bro.
Front offices in terms of signing
I'm
them
smoking a
in
blunt.
the summer of 2019. Now, as many of you know, this 2019
And I'm just watching
free
YouTube
agency
videos and
class
shit.
does have a number of top-tier players that are going to continue.
Thanks.
to
What
be
you
talked
doing,
about.
though, man?
But the guys I'm talking about today aren't really in that top.
Dude, I'm playing against a
of
fucking
NBA
crazy ass
free agency, at
team,
least
bro.
for this
Fucking,
year. And all of them are good players, and some of them.
Because I'm
are
playing
even having
fantasy,
career best season. But for me
what's it
personally,
called?
Because of a number of factors
Fantasy
that I'm
fucking
gonna continue to
domination
talk
in my
about
team
throughout
on
the video,
2K. On
I would
2K.
not want to be involved
Bro, these
in
teams
the
are
race to sign
ridiculous,
them
my
in
nigga.
free agency. Some of these factors include the fact that there's going to be a ton of cap space available this summer, and there's an increasingly
picked out the
shrinking
Kobe's on me
top-tier
and
free
shit.
agency talent pool, which means that some of these teams are going to talk themselves into throwing
Shit,
a ton
that's
of money
burning
at
a hole in
second or
this shit.
third tier guys, and because of that, some of these players will likely be overpaid. Now, to be clear, being on this list doesn't necessarily mean that I think that these are bad players. In fact, most of them are pretty good or at least solid NBA
Oh, how
players.
did you not
I
get
just
that
don't really
dunk?
like the circumstance of this particular summer.
Nice.
And these particular
Where's the
players for a
where's
number
the
of reasons,
daps?
which
What you
I'm gonna
mean, bro?
continue to talk about
Where's the
throughout
what?
video. So with all that said, let's go ahead and get started. Number 1, Eric Bledsoe.
Where's the what,
Milwaukee
man?
Bucks. Just to be completely transparent for this first entry, I've never really been that.
Oh, the oil? Oh,
big
dabs?
Bledsoe.
Oh, I don't got no wax right now, man. I got a dab rig though.
Those teams never really did all that well in the standings, and I'm just
I got a
not
dab
really
rig. I don't got
fan
no
of
wax
this
right
game.
now,
I
though,
don't
bro.
really think he does a ton to help you win. But that's not
God
even
damn,
really
if I
the
lose
issue
this
here.
fucking
He's a
game.
fine player shooting almost 50% from the field, not a great off-ball shooter, but a really good defender, and someone that fits in fairly well despite the fact that he doesn't shoot it that well from the outside. But there are really 2 big issues here.
I'm
that
only
I
in the
see, and
first
it
quarter,
seems
and
like
I
they might
already
be
don't feel like
conflicting,
playing.
But in reality, they actually go together. The first of which is the fact
Let's
that
go.
I think the Bucks might be very motivated to try and re-sign Bledsoe to a high salary number this
Alright, this
offseason,
this
depending
video
on
is
how
ass
far
too, bro.
they
What
go
the
in.
fuck? Alright, I'll watch this.
Yo, 2K ended up adding some new throwbacks they elite. Yo, 2K ended up adding some new throwbacks they elite players. But really quickly though, guys, right now the NBA is super lit. Like, you know, the Lakers and the Pelicans are finally talking, and you know, I think Magic is willing to offer everybody. You know, Kuzma, Ingram, Lonzo, and everybody. Like, if I go down
they need to
tonight,
keep one though.
maybe tomorrow, right? It's going down by the end of the week. And also, Porzingis is now wanting a trade. So, you know, rest in peace, you Knicks fans. I feel like you guys never catch a break. But regardless, though, we got some new packs, so we're gonna try to get, you know, I gotta get these guys for, you know, my Galaxy Opoyanes. So I'm gonna do one really quickly, and then I'm gonna show you guys where I'm at, and also I want to show you some new players that we ended up getting. But I'm gonna try my luck on a single real quick, and let's see if we get lucky. Pretty little pink diamond, pack number 1. You never know, I could get lucky. Oh, I get a sapphire. Oh my, okay, that's not what I wanted. Man, these packs for me, I don't know. They were like good at the beginning of the year, and then they went downhill. And right now, though, we are about 210 cards away from Galaxy Opal Giannis. And before we do more packs, I do want to, first of all, I want to know what you guys think about Anthony Davis and Porzingis and just the NBA in general. But also, we ended up getting an update to the cards that we're getting. So before we do more packs, I just want to give you guys an update on Galaxy Opal Giannis. But before we get back right into the packs, I do want to show you something really quickly. And that's going to be the new Galaxy Opal that we're going to be getting tomorrow. Because tomorrow, you know, it's going to be Dr. J. And then after you get Dr. J, you're going to be getting this card right here. And the stats are looking really nice on Isaiah Thomas. The only problem is that he is 6'1", but he has a great three-pointer. They give him a really good driving dunk, great defender. The only downside is the rebounding, but he's a point guard and he's 6'1", so it's not that big of a deal. But they ended up updating the stats right here. I'll probably be getting him tomorrow, so expect you know, some gameplay with some of the new cards. And these are the betters I ended up coming with. They didn't do like what they did with CP3, no limitless range and no deep range Deadeye, so that kind of sucks. I was hoping they would have, you know, at least done that to make him a little bit better. Even though I guess it kind of makes sense, but it's all, I mean, it doesn't really make sense to have this Hall of Fame, but I don't know, 2K be weird with that sometimes. And also, the card that I think everybody's going to want to get tomorrow is going to be the Julius Erving. Dr. J.
I will have him tomorrow.
As well.
Unless I lose this last game, I'm on 11 games.
Driving dunk is amazing, obviously. Rebounding probably the only weakness on this card as well. And I'll probably be getting him tomorrow, so expect some gameplay on these cards. I just want to give you guys an update because they literally just updated these, and I wanted to show you really quickly. And then the badges include difficult shot, startless scorer, relentless finisher, acrobat, posterizer, and even the stopper. And really quickly, guys, a lot of people don't know this, which is surprising. But right now, actually, I don't know about actually, I'm not gonna
trying to get this fucking thing. Dude, they got this fucking fat ass Yao Ming on me, bro.
Anyway,
my pick Diamond Hakeem can't even push him back like that. That shit crazy.
You guys have been keeping up with the players of the month, and I'm also hearing rumors that, you know, we
he stepped out of bounds. What a bitch.
Some new player of the month, so we'll see if that happens.
Yeah, we better get some new player of the month.
Man. Let me get a nice little, you know, diamond or a pink diamond would be nice. You never know with 2K. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about, man. I ended up bidding on a card earlier, and I was like, okay, maybe I'll get lucky. But there it is, man. We get an amethyst. This could be a new card, and then we'll be 209 cards away. And I believe that is a new card, right? Small forward, and that's gonna be, who's that gonna be? Okay, Xavier. All right, I'll take him. It's not bad. Okay, starting off already pretty well. Not bad. We gotta. I'm gonna do one more. I was gonna go do a box, but maybe singles are the way. And I know I probably shouldn't be wasting MT, but I don't know. Sometimes I get lucky with singles in the beginning.
He came out shooting threes, lights out.
But sometimes you just never know with these packs. You open one, and suddenly there's a pink diamond. Let me get the card that I want. Come on, 2K. Oh, hey, Luke Walton. I wonder if we're gonna trade him for Anthony Davis too. Might have to go. When I say might, you better go, because Luke Walton. You were nice in the beginning, but now it's time to go, bro. What are the stats on this card though? I forgot to check. 5 Hall of Fame badges, defense stopper, catch and shoot. That's not a bad card. I think last year he had a pretty decent card. 95 open 3. Ooh, that driving dunk is horrible though. 86 speed. Yeah, this card, we're probably not going to do that many packs, but let's keep it going though. I'm actually just going to do a few singles. I don't want to go too crazy in these packs, but I do want to talk about, you know, Anthony Davis going to the Lakers, because a lot of people, we're willing to give up, you know, Ingram, Kuzma, Lonzo, but people got to realize that Anthony Davis, you know, and don't get me wrong, I'm willing to trade everybody. I just want to get that out of the way. But I really feel like he's just a little too injury prone. That's the only downside, you know, with getting Anthony Davis. But again though, man, if we're willing to trade anybody, we get a Ruby. If we're willing to trade them, I'm willing to trade them, you know? Ooh, hey, we're getting okay. I will keep taking all these Throwback Thursday players, thank you. But it's crazy though, dude. Even Porzingis wants out. What if the Lakers somehow end up getting Porzingis? I mean, you know, I'm just being a Lakers fan. You know, us Lakers fans, we expect to get
I was gonna say that's not happening.
Klay Thompson, Kawhi, Paul George somehow is gonna come back to LA. It's gonna happen, you know. We're gonna get everybody. I'm a Lakers fan. That's how we think. That's just how it is.
Bro,
come on. It's also crazy thinking that Anthony Davis might actually become a Laker.
Yo, who's up in the stream, man? If we drop a comment,
at the end of the day, we're at the mercy of the Pelicans as we get another Ruby. Yo, let me get a diamond. Come on, you gave me one new player. I need to get a couple, you know, even though these rubies still have like a little bit of value at the moment. Especially, I don't think that many people are opening these packs, but like, come on, 2K, I need to get myself, just give me the Pink Diamond Joe Dumars, and I will be a happy camper. I keep checking my phone, because I keep getting alerts from Woj over here, but man, like at any second, it could literally drop that Anthony Davis is a Laker. Another Ricky Pierce. Come on, 2K, I need some new players. I gotta get Galaxy Opo Giannis. Oh man, though it ain't looking good right now, man. No, 2K, you can't do this to me. We need the new players. Come on. I'm only gonna be using if you ask my Twitch chat, they always say that I'm addicted to that I'm addicted to packs. But right now, though, it ain't looking good. Come on, man. Just give me a nice little. I'll even take
this nigga getting trash ass pulls from these packs.
I'm gonna try my luck on these green ones. I just realized that in the standard ones, you can also get a pink diamond. Never mind. And you still get a historic player though, so we'll definitely take that. Oh wow, Woj just said that we get a ruby. That the Nets, the Clippers, the Spurs, they're all trying to get Porzingis now. Wow. I feel bad for the Knicks fans because you guys went from like, hey, yo, he's super expensive. The Knicks fans, like, you guys ended up going from like potentially getting Anthony Davis to now probably losing out on Anthony Davis and Porzingis. Unless you trade Porzingis and your first round pick for Anthony Davis, that could work out. But at the end of the day, though, man, the Knicks, they're just the Knicks. If you're a Knicks fan, you know, I'm sorry. I'm only gonna do a few more because like it just ain't looking good at all, man. Like this is great.
Oh, we got a diamond.
Okay, there we go. We got a diamond. Finally, 2K. I mean, who is that again? Oh my God, another tweet from Woj.
Wow, come on.
Oh wait, now they're saying, wait. Now Woj said that New York is finalizing a deal to acquire Porzingis. Okay, so Knicks fans, I got good news for you. I pulled a diamond, but also Porzingis is okay. I guess.
Well, whoever his sources are trash, Porzingis is gone.
And that's why I be on my phone. But we get Jerry Stackhouse. That's not bad. I will take it. Yo, these
come on with the steals, man.
Forget the red ones. Talk about the green ones. Even though they still be taking a lot of my green. But Jerry Stackhouse, welcome to the squad. 94 overall. He's always been like a pretty decent card. But wow, though, the Knicks are finalizing a deal. Oh, man. Oh, never mind, chat. I'm sorry. He corrected it. Oh, sorry, not chat, but YouTube. He said, oh, wow. He said, let's try that again. Dallas is finalizing a deal to land Porzingis. Wow, Luka and Porzingis together?
Oh, word.
Okay, back to reality, Knicks fans. Yeah, you're not giving me Porzingis. He's gone. Wow, though. Yo, can I get back-to-back diamonds, though, 2K? Could that be... Wow, I literally... well, my bad.
Damn, Porzingis to the fucking Mavericks. That's crazy.
Wow, so Dallas is about to get... Wow, that's just when you thought you got good news. They're like, never mind. I'm just gonna do 3 more, then we're gonna call it a day. I'm gonna save the rest of my VC, just the singles. You know, I pulled 2 of the new cards, so we'll definitely take that. 3 more though, man. This one, and then 2 more. And then hopefully we get super lucky. Yo, I realized that, are these guaranteed to get a Throwback Thursday? Because I have gotten a Throwback Thursday player every single time. And it is a guaranteed Throwback Thursday player every time. Oh, okay. So these packs are definitely the move if you guys are thinking about getting your collector level up and you're thinking of getting the pink diamond and the new diamond. Last one right here, though. Can we get a pink diamond? Come on. We got every single card. Oh, we got an emerald. We got every new card except for the pink diamond, and then I think 1 more amethyst. But that right there's going to be the pack opening, guys. If you're a Knicks fan, I'm sorry. If you're a Pelicans fan, at least you might end up getting Lonzo Kuzma.
I'm trying to find something else to watch real quick.
Kristaps, 21 seasons with one franchise. Kobe Bryant, 20 years with the Lakers.
Dirk getting a standing ovation from the Garden crowd, folks.
Get out of my
He takes car without my approval. I'm about to watch this shit.
Then why don't you go do it?
Because it's your chore, Kelsey. I have my own.
I'm not going to do it.
Yo, she's savage. So she's not doing shit.
I'm Kelsey. I'm 17. I'm from hometown Illinois. I do what I want to do, where I want to do it. The chores aren't going to happen. You're wasting your time.
Well, then you're not going to take your car anywhere today.
Oh my God, bro! Come on, we can't miss these shots. They're locking us down right now.
It's my car, so my
Kelsey. Kelsey is insubordinate. Kelsey will not follow any rules.
My mom had a substance abuse problem, and that led to me living with my grandparents for a majority of my life.
Maybe Kelsey has resentments for the 10 years that I was out of her life.
Just shut the up already. I'm not gonna clean. I'm not gonna do what you want me to do. She just wasn't there, so to come in here now and try to tell me what to do is not gonna happen.
You need to have some sort of structure.
I do have some structure. You're a bitch. She has no room to tell me what to do or.
She's going crazy at her mom.
Pretty much thrown in the towel. This is the last attempt that we can make to turn her around.
I haven't been following my mom's rules for like the past 4 years. Why would I listen to some random strangers?
Yo. That was it? That's the whole video? That was weak as hell. Somebody wants to top 10. What would you do?
Would you guys mind watching my laptop for me? Thank you. Wait, hold on a second. I'm stepping outside.
In walks our thief, Ariane. And just when it looks like she'll make off with the loot.
Excuse me. Ma'am! No! Ma'am! That lady's stealing the computer.
This father-daughter pair morph into crime fighters. They corner Ariane in the lobby.
Oh my God, look at them getting stale. This game.
Computer just put your back to wall 7 everything.
Good morning. How can I help you today? My son's birthday is today. He's 7 years old today. Well, I might actually have just the gun for you.
Awesome. Okay.
Happy birthday.
Thanks. Yeah, and I'm getting my first gun today.
Congratulations.
I'm really excited about it.
I would be too.
How do you miss? Come on, bro. 2K wilding.
Touches has been disabled.
Cheating.
Excuse me, are you actually going to buy that?
But what'll happen when our disapproving customer
How old is he? Is he like 5?
takes aim at our dad?
I understand what you're saying. Okay, but
Thank
this
you.
is my son.
This is really dangerous. I'm sorry, this is just too irresponsible.
I think that's the most responsible
Thank
thing
you.
that father can
I
do
didn't
with
yell
his
this
son
right
right
now.
now. That's to teach his son good firearm use, and that's exactly what he's doing.
I
just want to shake your hand. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I mean, with what's going on right now.
Goofy, I said I just want to shake your hand.
They get hurt because they haven't been taught, and that father's teaching his son right now. I disagree with your point 100%.
Excuse me, ladies. I don't know if you noticed, you parked in a handicap spot.
Sorry. Yeah. I don't know. You weren't here when we got here, so.
I understand, but that's why they designed this spot for us.
This father and son listen in as Damon pleads for that parking space.
I just need this spot because it's more easier and convenient for me.
Well, you made it, so.
Yeah, you're still, I mean, you're on wheels. You can just wheel back.
Girls, wouldn't it make sense just to move the car forward?
I don't know. I feel like we were here already, so.
You have handicap plates on the car?
No. But
You got a lot of park that way.
I know, but we were here, so.
It's not with empty.
You read?
I don't know. Have you ever walked in heels? Yeah, it's kind of a handicap.
That's a struggle.
With his words falling on deaf ears, this young son has dad's back.
Well, he's handicapped. He can't walk.
I know, but he has a chair. He's okay.
He's wheeling around.
What do you want us to
We'll just
do?
have him call the cops.
Yeah, we're not going to be here when they get here anyway. We're going to be done, so I mean, you can
Just
call.
finishing our ice cream.
Okay, go ahead. That's fine.
9 times out of 10,
They said, okay, go ahead.
someone steals something, they look like him.
Raul is speechless.
Are you saying that was wrong?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
But his wife, she's just getting started.
Because basically
So I was making you uncomfortable.
He looks like he's someone that would steal from.
Does not? Because he's black? I'm crazy?
Let's go.
You know, I could see him.
Strapped into a car seat, crying. What would you do?
Is everything okay?
That's my baby. Is she crying again?
Yeah, leave her in the car by yourself.
Well, it's only been a few minutes.
It doesn't matter. Like, it's against the law, and we're actually social workers. We'd have to call that in.
I don't think it's a big deal.
It's a baby.
That's my baby, and I'm back here now.
I don't care
It's my baby.
I'm gonna have to call it in.
It's not that hot.
It's a baby. Yeah, why don't you take care of your baby? But I'm still calling it in.
Look closely. You can see she's visibly shaken and can barely dial the phone number.
I do it all the time, anyway.
Take her out of the car.
I have to run one more errand. Okay, are you gonna be here for a second?
Yo, what's up, Luna? How you doing, bro?
It's not a big deal.
Sitting here playing 2K and shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, you're overreacting.
No, we can't do that.
Ma'am, it's okay.
What would you do? Homeless harassment.
Come on, how'd he fucking miss?
Move. All right, if you want the dollar, you have
This
to
game,
bark.
bro. This game is racist.
After me, you're gonna make a man bark for $1 that's homeless?
He's working. We have money.
What the fuck is
After
this
me,
game?
I am a loser.
Come on, help me out here. I just want to get something.
No, you have to earn it like everybody else.
Listen, I don't know what's wrong with you kids. I don't know what your parents are. You should be ashamed of yourselves. I'm a single mother, and I have 2 kids, and you are disgusting.
Come on, bro.
You're disgusting.
Just trying to have some fun.
Why don't you go have fun? Why don't you go drive? You honestly
You're
are
disgusting.
You should be lucky that you have houses.
But he should earn it though.
Earn it. You should have a heart and some kind of compassion.
Yeah, this video getting boring too. I want to watch some like lit shit.
He needs
But
a
he
job.
needs a job.
Maybe he can.
I do.
I went back to first
Today,
grade for a
me
day,
and the
but Mr.
crew
Beast,
are
I
going
watched that.
back to first grade. At the end of the class, we will receive a 10-question test, and if you miss more than 2 questions on the test, you fail and get pelted by water balloons, and you don't proceed to the next grade. Last person to fail school gets $10,000. Or if everyone makes it to 12th grade, we all get it. All right, Jake Callers, me and the crew are going back to first grade today. We're waiting on our first teacher.
Score.
Good morning, class. I'm Miss Whitford, and I want you guys to go around and say your name and say one interesting fact about yourself, okay?
I'll start. My name's Chris, and nobody likes me.
My name's Mr. Beast, and I don't like school.
My name's Chandler, and I like Gushers. My name's Garrett, and my dad is a yacht.
I'm Ethan, I like Fortnite.
I'm Bailey. I had oatmeal for breakfast.
Okay. So first we're gonna do some reading. So I'm gonna read a story. I want you guys to pay really close attention, okay?
Alright, I'm not watching this video. This video bad long. This is mad loud. Oh, thanks, bro. Dude, Kristaps to the Mavs. Ridiculous.
An SUV this big can get messy. Have your kids do car chores after every road trip.
Hey, that's not trash.
See if I can win this game, man.
Presenting the all-new 3-row Subaru Ascent. Love is now bigger than ever.
Wow, have you that? Where's the butt? This should have rolled,
Schman RB to breakthrough, and things just continue to heat up in the NBA.
Anthony
So we
Davis
got a
dropping the
lot to
ball.
cover in today's video. Now, for our first news story, you guys know that James Harden, he has been absolutely just tearing it up this season. And see, not only has he been doing work statistically, what James Harden has done this season for the Houston Rockets, he literally took them from second to last place in the Western Conference 3 weeks into the NBA season to now the Rockets are actually 5th place in the Western Conference standings. He's been breaking records along the way, and he just broke yet another record. Yes, James Harden is now the first player in NBA history to record at least 600 points, 100 rebounds, 100 assists in a calendar month since Jerry West did it in 1965. I can't lie, James Harden, he's having a historic season this year. So much so, I think I might actually have to go catch a game. And speaking of history being made, also in the news, Russell Westbrook has also just broke some history recently. Russell Westbrook has 40 43rd quarter triple-doubles in his career. Just for some context, James Harden is next with 12. Not only that, it brings his overall total triple-doubles to 120. We got to congratulate greatness. And also, let's not forget somebody else that just made history. Brook Lopez, the 7-foot sharpshooter. If you guys don't know, he actually had a game earlier this year where he knocked down 11 threes. He has also broken some history recently because in the last 31 games, he has at least been able to knock down 1 3-point shot all of those games. That is the longest streak for somebody who is 7 foot tall, which I gotta say, guys, big congratulations to Brook Lopez right here.
Brook Lopez out here?
I'm kind of surprised whenever I hear it because I would have thought that Dirk Nowitzki or somebody like that held this record. I tell you what, man, if you're a Milwaukee Bucks fan, and this is a big if Giannis Antetokounmpo can get a jump shot and you got a 7-footer knocking down threes like this, the entire NBA had better watch out. But on to our next story. Now, yesterday I saw in the comments somebody was like, yo, why is nobody talking about Blake Griffin? He requested a trade, RB. Why you not talking about that? Oh, it's because he's not going to the Lakers. You know, I obviously responded. I asked this person why nobody has been talking about D'Angelo Russell, and then I ended by saying, plus, Blake Griffin has not requested a trade. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Blake Griffin himself and his agent have now spoken. It has been reported that in regards to the rumor that Blake Griffin said that he wanted out of Detroit, Blake Griffin said, yeah, I heard that buzzing. Sometimes you should consider the source with some of that stuff. He said he, his agent, nor his people have asked to be traded. I keep trying to tell y'all, I'm not avoiding any stories out here. I cover everything in the NBA from LeBron James and Steph Curry all the way to Wesley Matthews and Trey Burke. But as you see right here, Blake Griffin has not asked for a trade. That just hasn't happened. And that's from Blake Griffin himself. Also in the news for Minnesota Timberwolves fans, the T-Wolves will be signing Isaiah Cannon to a 10-day contract. I know that some people might not even know who Isaiah Cannon is. Over the years, he's definitely had some explosive runs, but he could never quite find his footing with just one team. Now, we covered it 2 weeks ago concerning Corey Brewer. He signed a 10-day contract. He's been playing really well, and there's a possibility that he might actually finish the season now with the 76ers. Definitely sending positive vibes out to Isaiah Cannon, and I hope that he sticks with this team. And I actually think that's a perfect segue into our next story here. Jimmy Butler, he held an interview recently, and he was talking about the Timberwolves that he still talks to nowadays. And he said, yeah, man, I still talk to Tyus, I still talk to Wiggins, I talk to Jeff, Taj, Ryan Saunders. The reporter asked, wait, but you're leaving one person out. And then Butler says, I know, I didn't say I gotta talk to everybody. I wonder why they're not talking. Yeah. Also in the news for San Antonio Spurs fans, as you guys do know, DeMar DeRozan, he has been dealing with a sore left knee, and they've really been taking their time with DeMar DeRozan because obviously they want to focus on making that big playoff push and having him totally healthy when they need him the most. Now, in a recent interview, DeMar DeRozan said, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling better than I have in weeks. A couple of years ago, I'd be playing. Just trying to be smart now. Down the road, I don't want to have anything nagging or bugging me. I want to be as fresh as possible down the stretch. I want to take advantage of as many days as I can to feel better, playing it smart, and at the same time, we are playing well. We also have the All-Star break coming up, so I can take advantage of that as well. Like I said, I'm just trying to be smart about it so I can feel like myself. And he's definitely right. The Spurs are still playing well, and it's crazy to think, I mean, the Spurs already have a formidable team right now. They are still setting up to get somebody big in free agency this summer. To Spurs fans, this summer could be a bright one for you.
Oh my God, they pushed me out of bounds,
Lonzo Ball has put out his preferred teams that he wants to go to. He is currently saying that he would prefer to be with the Knicks or the Bulls in an Anthony Davis trade scenario, which I can't lie. I would love to see Lonzo Ball with Zach LaVine, but wait a minute, let me rephrase that. I would like to see the aggressive, pushing the fast break version of Lonzo Ball with Zach LaVine. However, the New Orleans Pelicans, they just came out and made a statement, and it's being reported now that even though Lonzo Ball is hell-bent on not going to New Orleans, the Pelicans have put out that in a trade situation, they actually see Lonzo Ball as their starting point guard going into the future. The Pelicans have said that they do not see Drew Holiday as a point guard because he does not want to be a point guard. And I gotta say this, guys, we're hearing statements like this from the Pelicans. I'm starting to feel like it's only a matter of time before news breaks that Anthony Davis has been traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. The Pelicans wouldn't just make a statement like this just because. And when teams start envisioning things already before the player is even there, not all the time, but a lot of times, the situation is basically as good as done already. Also in the news on Instagram, somebody says, RB, you can't dunk. You're doing all that cap. Well, RB the breakthrough.
10-pound medicine ball, 10-pound weight vest. About to dunk this thing. Yes, sir.
All right, bro. Nobody came to watch you play basketball,
guys,
nigga.
you know what's so crazy? With all these people that try to show me hate, with all these people that just want to see me fail so bad, these people that just have such negative energy for me, have you guys realized that I actually wish the best for these people? On my live stream the other night, somebody was like, yo, somebody is making a video about you or talking about you on their live stream. You guys do understand that when it does come to what other YouTubers might be doing, I don't bother anybody. I just stick to myself. I stick to this community. I stick to my damn grind. I told y'all, someone from an NBA champions camp has reached out to me, and I'm setting up to do my first ever NBA interview on this channel. I don't got time for petty BS. I'm putting my energy towards giving you guys the best content possible, my grind as it pertains to that in both my basketball career, and God above knows that I sincerely wish the best for the people that are continually hating. So yes, even if you are a hater, I'm still wishing the best for you. Successful people, they don't focus on BS like that. And whether I become the most successful person in the world, or whether I have failures along this journey in life, which I can't lie, I don't really see anything as a failure. I just see it as an opportunity that's going to make you better. But whether I'm successful or whether I quote unquote fail, which I won't, like some of you are just praying and hoping for, that doesn't mean that you won. It still has no bearing on your life. If some of y'all put that energy that y'all have towards me, towards your own damn grind, I promise you'll be winning in 2019. The same people that nitpick saying, nah, bro, I saw this story first 5 minutes ago through ESPN. These are the same people that whenever I upload a video at 6 a.m. before anybody else does, these are the same people that say, nah, I don't believe it because I haven't heard this anywhere else just yet. Which if you can't see, even in your hate, that's a contradiction. So let that marinate in your spirit today. But on to our next and final story. And yes, it has to do with the Boston Celtics. Now, it's just been reported that the Boston Celtics, they told the Pelicans that they would give them anything that they want for Anthony Davis. Any and everything that they want. Not only that, they have also said that they're hoping that Jaylen Brown and Terry Rozier can get back on track to increase their trade value for Anthony Davis. As you guys know, Jaylen Brown and Terry Rozier, they have definitely had a slow start this season. They have not had the same output that they had as last season, which is to be expected because you have Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward coming back. Now, the Celtics are saying that they're willing to sit and wait for the summer because they don't really feel like anything's going to happen to Anthony Davis before the trade deadline. They had better watch out, though. Those Lakers. But they are getting their assets ready for a package deal. Now, guys, hear me out. I definitely got a point to make with this one. If you're Jaylen Brown or Terry Rozier, which we already reported at the beginning of the season, he doesn't really want to be there playing behind Kyrie Irving right now. He said that he should be a starter in this league and wants $20 million per year. But with this news dropping, you got to go ahead and demand a trade. The Celtics come out and say that they're hoping that you guys get back on track just so you can increase your trade value. What kind of backhanded high hopes are those? And again, I'm about to go somewhere with this. Now, I'm not saying that this should apply for every man in his life, but I can tell you it damn sure applies in mine. Now, whenever I'm interested in a woman and she's showing interest back, you know, we're hanging out, we're kicking it, then let's say she goes off, she's kicking it with other people, which is okay because again, you're not in relationship until you're in a relationship. Because please keep in mind, men out there, you also are not in a relationship until you're in a relationship. So until that quote unquote relationship is defined, you're always free to do what you would like as well. But you start to notice this person, they start to put you on the back burner because of who they're newly hanging around. Then all of a sudden out the blue, this person is hitting you back up, wanting to hang out with you all the time. And now they're wanting your commitment. You know, things might not have been what she expected. Things didn't work out with that situation like she thought it would. So she comes back to you. And this is free game right here. Now, I can't lie, in this situation, a lot of simps, if the girl is a 9 or a 10, they're beating me right now. They'll end up wiping this type of chick, even though you were not her first option. Y'all man out there, y'all.
Bro, if I lose this game after winning this whole time, I'm gonna be pissed.
For me in that situation, hey, once you come back, yeah, we can kick it. You know, we could do whatever. But I'm not wifing you after that. You're not about to be my official girlfriend after that. And the reason why is because I was not your first pick, because I wasn't your first option. And hey, I'm not saying,
bro, why does this guy ranting about
me. I'm just saying, for me, if I'm not the first option, that's cool. After that, we can kick it or whatever. But I'll never wife her, and she'll never make it to the status of being my official girlfriend. Now, some of you are saying, RB, why'd you even talk about
about that? Well, as you guys do know, for Terry Rozier, he can definitely walk this summer. He'll be a free agent, and he has made it clear what he really wants. Jaylen Brown, he signed over the next 3 years, but you still see how he's being treated in this situation. Terry Rozier, you were not the Boston Celtics' first pick. Kyrie Irving was. Oh wait, you weren't even their second pick, because now they're hoping that you do well just so you can increase your trade value. Keep in mind, if the Boston Celtics find themselves in a situation where Kyrie Irving stays with the team and then he walks at the end of the season, you can bet your bottom dollar that they're going to try to get Terry Rozier to re-sign. Terry Rozier, in this situation, do not re-sign. You were not their first option. You weren't even their second option. They got you totally on the back burner. He's being disrespected in this situation.
Let's go.
And after this news, I don't think he's being appreciated there. And obviously the same goes for Jaylen Brown, because again, if the Celtics find themselves in a situation where in free agency Kyrie Irving walks and they're not able to get any of the players that they really want to get, oh, then they're going to be trying to increase your role on the team and try to convince you to stay. But Jaylen Brown, they had you on the back burner. They just reported that they want you to play better so that you can increase your trade value. How disrespectful is that? I'm sorry, if you're not a first option and they're putting you on the back burner, why would you wipe up that situation? So I think this is just crazy. I mean, I can imagine what's going on in that Boston Celtics locker room right now. It's got to be absolute pandemonium. It's got to be WWE tables, ladders, and chairs matches going on up in there. But I don't know, man. You guys tell me what you guys think about this situation in the comments down below. Do you think that because of how they're getting treated in Boston, that Jaylen Brown and Terry Rozier should demand a trade and try to get up out of there soon? Definitely let your man know in the comments down below. If you haven't already, make sure to follow your man on Instagram. I am doing a cash prize giveaway